I did. Yep. Gotcha. I just realized I need to change that handle side, so I can do that.
welcome to the 101st Santa Parade in downtown Port Huron. It's a pleasure to be with you again this year. I'm Kevin Miller, along with my really good friend and downtown owner of business, a beautiful niece, Karen Pelka, and we've got a special guest right off the bat here, Casey Harris, and we are in Casey's kind of, I guess we could call it your remote establishment here as well, Casey. So welcome. Thank you for allowing us to be in here as well. So,
I'm happy.
yeah.
Yes.
So is this a normal Friday night for you as far as busy, or does it just seem busier than usual for Casey's?
If there's an event going on, like next weekend's the Nutcracker, it'll be pretty busy on Friday and Saturday. With the Prowlers, it's pretty busy with families coming in and out. So typically this time of year it's all indoors, where in the summertime it's empty because everybody's out on the lawn.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know some people know your background, but you came to Port Huron to play hockey and stayed, as a lot of players did, throughout the history of Port Huron minor hockey. Tell us a little bit about what drew you to Port Huron and to stay in Port Huron, and then to invest with a business in Port Huron as well.
Yeah, for sure. The funny thing was, I actually moved here because my wife and I bought a bed and breakfast, and then the team that was here before was called the Port Huron Border Cats. They were leaving town, and we had moved here, and I was actually leaving to go play in California that winter in Bakersfield. Well, a new team came into town, got a call from the coach, and all of a sudden now, 5 years later, I'm still in town, living and working and enjoying myself. What brought me to the Blue Water area was the water, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was living in Royal Oak with my wife. Well, actually, yeah, we were married. On the weekends, we'd come up here because our parents had a cottage up here, and we'd spend our weekends up here just because it felt like we were on vacation. And honestly, for all these years, whenever I drive down our waterfront, past like the Doubletree and everything, I do feel like how blessed, how lucky we are to have this water and live in this area.
Yeah.
So what does this parade and the festivities around the post-Thanksgiving but leading into Christmas mean to you?
It's excitement. I feel like you see a lot of friends and family over the next 30 days. It's great for businesses downtown. I feel like people flock to downtown, stay out longer, see people, and you see them more often than just maybe weekly or a couple times a week. You see them more often, and I feel like everybody's always in a good mood too.
Yeah.
For the next. I know once we get into January and February, it gets cold and people are waiting for the spring, but I think this time of year, no matter if it's rain, shine, cold, whatever, I always feel like people are in better moods.
Yeah.
Do you still have the bed and breakfast?
We do not have a bed and breakfast.
Okay.
We end up filling it up with too many kids. So we only had 3 rooms, and we had 4 kids. So after that 4th kid, and we actually hired a living nanny too.
Okay.
So she didn't have her room.
Oh yeah, I know that living nanny.
Yeah, Natasha.
She stayed too.
She stayed too. She loved it. So she's been here since, my son's 17, and so she's been here for 17 years now from Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah. Still works for the city.
Yeah.
And now she works for the community foundation.
Yeah.
The menu
great.
looks good. I was in last week.
Oh, I was there
Really
today.
enjoyed it.
Today was a brand new menu.
It was
so
great.
Oh, it was?
Brand new
Okay.
menu started today, so we're
It was
excited.
very good.
The kitchen was happy. I spent a lot of time down here today,
Oh.
so they're happy that it wasn't like, where's this? Because new menu day is always a little tricky.
Yep. How often
Sure.
do you switch?
We switch every season.
Okay.
And then throughout that season, we might switch a few items up.
Yeah.
But we have a seasonal menu. Then this one is always a very popular one because the drinks are very popular. And then we bring back like steak tacos that everybody likes.
Yeah.
And a couple different holiday bowls that we bring in. So people look forward to this one. And it's so short too, right? It's basically 35 days.
Right.
It's
I
gone.
know.
So there are a couple of Christmas drinks that you do?
Yes, we have a very popular a mule called Santa's Little Helper. So it's our most popular drink. Of all the drinks we do, that's our most popular one for these 35 days. We'll sell ones that are in the summertime. So that one's very popular. Then we always have 8 or 9 seasonal drinks, and we'll bring 4 or 5 new ones every year.
Yeah.
So the
Introduce something.
Yeah. So we tried it the other night on video. My manager and I, we drank all 9, and we give our ratings. But this time they made us like try to finish them.
Yeah. By the time you got to the end, did you even
It took
remember?
4 hours. It took 4 hours. A lot of jokes, a lot of waters, a lot of interruptions. But it's a pretty funny video when it comes out.
Oh my gosh. I love
Casey,
that.
thanks as
Yeah.
always. Thanks for hosting us here, and thanks for all you do in this downtown area.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, well, we pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
back to work to you. Right behind that bar over there.
And I see lights coming out.
I see him. Well, Karen, while we have a minute, we were talking before. Thanks, Casey. We were talking before about what this parade and the season means to you, so I'll give you a minute to kind of expound upon that.
You know, it's great because we are the third oldest parade in the country. So the Rose Bowl, Macy's, and then the Port Huron Sperry's Santa Parade. And I just really love the idea of a parade and gathering people together, even when it's cold out.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of fun things, and it's a nighttime parade. You know, a lot of parades are during the day, and I think that's the other piece to it. We have these beautiful lights over the city, and when people come into town, they're like, I bet you that looks great at night. It does. It's beautiful downtown.
Well, a few years ago, they added the lights going from building top to building top, which stay lit all the time now, year round. But now that you see all the trees that we're looking at along Huron and Military all lit up, it just adds a little bit extra. Those white lights just are so sweet. So we're going to throw it out to the third of our crew here tonight. Harold Powell is our Santa man on the street. So we'll throw it out to Harold for a quick report, and we'll get our camera lined up, and Harold's on. Go, Harold.
We're live from the 2025 Sperry Santa Parade, and we're here with Paisley to see what she'd like this holiday season for Christmas. Hello, Paisley. How are you? You're going to tell us what you like this holiday season for Christmas? Let's hear it.
I want a family and a car.
Awesome. And there was one more thing you said you wanted. Can you remember? Microphone?
A microphone.
Awesome. I got one here, but you can't have mine. So hopefully Santa brings you one for Christmas this year. All right, Paisley? Thank you for being a good sport. All right. Have fun at the parade tonight, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you, Harold. And we are perfect timing because we have the Port Huron Police Department and then the SC4 minivan and cinema crew coming up right behind them.
SC4, I just took a tour of all of the plans that they have for the next 20 years. This is the college to be going to when you get out of high school. There is so many opportunities. And then on top of it, there's places to live here with SC4, with a community college. That's I think a little bit more of a rare thing, but we offer that here in the Blue Water area.
Well, and Karen, they've added, with buying the Sperry's building and the City Flats, they're going to have even more dorm space for their young people coming to the school. And, having been in education just about my entire career, they are still the place to go for our students. The majority of our students still do go at least 1 or 2 years to SC4 before many of them go on to finish their career. So it looks like a great representative
They have a lot
representation
of
there of the cinema. Yeah.
Yes, so the cinema is still open. So SC4 is open to the public, still showing first-run movies. I believe they just opened with Wicked for Good, and so I think that they're still keeping the community connection.
Yes, and it's always going to say SC4 Cinema at Sperry's as well. So that's a great look. But look at all the lights around the necks of the young people too. So what a great look.
It's really great.
And the yellow looks good tonight as well. The SC4
does.
colors, yes. I was surprised, Karen, when they handed us the list of participants tonight. 58.
That's a lot of people, a lot of groups. Wonderful, wonderful participation.
Now, coming up right behind SC4 is scheduled to be the Port Huron Northern Marching Band. So hopefully we'll get a chance to listen in here as the Huskies representatives and band come up. Karen, the Husky Band has done a great job of decorating all the instruments.
I love that.
A lot of
the
the lights
lighting,
on the instruments.
yes, either tinsel or lighting. It's great. That's another reason why this nighttime parade gives us just a different opportunity.
You know, I hadn't thought of that when you mentioned that in our open, that this is one of the rare ones that is at night. And so the lights certainly are, they look fantastic. So we have another special guest on our set here, Port Huron City Manager James Freed. And James, thanks for joining us. We already had Casey on and the relationship between Casey's and the city, but what a great thing this parade is for the city of Port Huron.
This is one of those nights that makes it very special to be called Port Huron home. My two daughters are actually in the float tonight, are in the parade tonight on a float.
Are?
Yeah, they're doing a little nativity scene with their school class, and so my wife's with them right now. So I'm going to rendezvous with them here for the tree lighting program. My mom and dad are here tonight as well. My dad's actually driving the float. My mom's parked over off Grand River, staying warm, but just an incredible night to really showcase just our beautiful downtown. So many communities would just absolutely kill to have what we have down here, to see it so revitalized. I just was walking through there, seeing all the lights on upstairs and the hundreds and hundreds of new lofts. We have thousands of people who are living downtown now. So just kind of one of those proud moments to be here, and just watching the families and the kids at the parade is just amazing. Really exciting this year is that a lot of our senior citizens who normally don't want to brave the cold are watching right now on Xfinity Channel 12. That's
Right.
amazing.
It's a new thing.
They're on Comcast Xfinity Channel 12. So to all those folks who are watching tonight, listening for the first time in many years, we're so grateful that you could be a part of this with us. I think it's just really special. There's a lot of different things that go on in our world that divide us, but nights like tonight, we're community members.
Absolutely.
We're citizens of Port Huron.
Amen to that, James. So from a perspective, you mentioned the city's perspective, but just from a getting together groups of people, and this is just such a great night.
It is. I actually, when I was driving my kids to the float drop-off, to drive through all the different lineups, so it's all numbered, they're number 23, and to see all the different groups, all the different backgrounds here to celebrate Christmas, to celebrate Port Huron, to celebrate our community. It's just an actually amazing. The Port Huron Parrot Club. I mean, who even knew that existed?
And they do good.
Yeah.
They do good work.
Yeah, it's a great bus, all lit up. I mean, just fantastic. So it's celebrating who we are as a people.
It sure is, and the city and the streets look great.
We did go through and make sure everything was shined up. All the street lights are shined. The leaves got blown, and this is a time to show off our downtown. We really want to do it.
Well, it sure looks good, James. So,
I think you're going to be impressed when you see that Christmas tree. Remember, this is only the second year we're using this brand new Christmas tree. It was donated by Donna Neester at Atchison Ventures. It's a beautiful tree. It is just one of the nicest trees in the state of Michigan, and Donna's not here tonight. Jim Ashton's not here tonight, but I think about Donna and Jim at Christmas time because they just love the holidays and they love Port Huron, and to know that Donna and Jim are up there watching this night with us is just very important to us.
Yeah, thank you, James. Really appreciate it. James Freed, City Manager of the City of Port Huron, which is shining brightly tonight. Just to kind of go through some of the floats and exhibits that you've seen go by. You saw after the marching band of Port Huron Northern, the ELF float, and then we had Liberty Tax, and then we had the St. Clair County Down Syndrome Support Group, and It's Your Heating and Cooling Guy, and the Port Huron Prowlers. And so not sure where we are on the list because we did not have the Parrot Head group on our list. So they were actually down around number 34. So we're just going to kind of watch them go by, and as we see them, we'll announce them. So for the moment, we're going to go back out to our man on the street. Harold, take it away.
We're live at Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade, and we're here with Jack and his family to tell us some of the things that they look forward to this holiday season. Hello, Jack and family. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. Are you guys enjoying the parade tonight?
Yes.
Is it warm enough for you tonight?
No. No.
Oh, I agree with you 1,000%. So, how were you guys this Thanksgiving?
It was good. Yeah.
Excellent. And what's your favorite Thanksgiving food, Jack?
Probably stuffing.
Stuffing. Oh, gotta love some stuffing. And now we know we have Christmas coming up. So, what would you like from Santa this year, Jack?
Probably a video game.
Video game? Anyone in particular?
FC 26.
Oh, and can you tell us what kind of game that is?
It's like a sports game where you play soccer.
Awesome. And that's kid-friendly, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Jack and family. We appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night here at the Sperry Santa Parade.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back inside Casey's on the plaza. You can see one of the great floats going by.
So the Port Huron Civic Theater, their banner said, "Our community needs theater and theater needs community." Isn't that true? You know, we need each other.
I tell you what, with all the theaters that the school districts now have, and the new one in St. Clair and the two in Marine City, we have become one of the theater capitals in the state of Michigan, especially for small towns.
Yes.
So, and the Civic Theater, of course, a big part of that. And they do a great job putting on several shows throughout the year. So that was a terrific float with the Eiffel Tower on back
Yes,
as well.
exactly. I'd like to take that over to my house if they want it someplace stored.
See the St. Clair County Community Enterprises truck and float. Boy, already number of floats with some beautiful lights and decorations. They have gone to a lot of trouble to put together a great looking float.
You know, think about when you have to put something together and you're doing it in the day or during lighted times, and then you're going to anticipate what's going to look like. Or let's shut the lights off and test it.
Yeah.
The Blue Water Fraternal Order of Eagles just passed by.
See some great folks enjoying the parade. I tell you what, the SC4 parking lot was half full and the city lots were half full, so there are a lot of folks downtown enjoying the parade despite the wind chills hovering around 10 degrees
I know.
this evening.
And no rain though.
No rain.
No sleet.
I saw a few snowflakes on my way here, but
Bartles Fire Protection is participating this year.
beautiful kind of red and white tree in the back of the truck.
So you might not be getting your nails done, but Gloss Nail Bar is a place to go to for us ladies.
I will take your word for it. Of course, the big star of this parade will be coming last as the Port Huron Fire Department will bring Mayor Ashford and Santa in. So
Yes.
we will enjoy that moment to come here in just a little bit.
He's the key one. And you know, the Raven Cafe, people from all over the different counties of Southeast Michigan, they're like, what's that place? That coffee shop, and it's the Raven Cafe. They just went by.
What a great float. Oh my goodness. Got a huge reindeer on the front there and a couple of Christmas trees. 4 Christmas trees, I think, on that one. Let's send it out to Harold, our man on the street.
Live again, Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade with our guests here. They're going to tell us what was the most impressive thing that they've seen so far in this parade. Anything that stands out for you here today, tonight's parade?
The PH and marching band. Northern. Very
Excellent.
good.
Northern?
Yes.
Love it, love it. And is there anything that you saw tonight that you loved?
The marching band. It was so cool.
Excellent. And now we're going to a little bit. What is it that you guys would like for Christmas this year?
PS5 and a PS4, 2 of them.
2 of them. You hear that, Santa? 2 of them. And you?
New shoes, maybe new phone cases.
Of course, got to have the essentials.
Yes. Maybe skincare, probably some new maybe.
Awesome. I love all the names of those gifts that you guys are looking forward to. Hope you get everything on your list. How was your Thanksgiving?
Good. It was really good.
And what was your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
The food that I made, it was like a Norwegian dish.
Oh, wonderful.
I was so excited to eat it.
That's interesting.
It was really good.
Awesome. And what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish, sir?
Cranberry
And turkey, maybe?
turkey.
Yes, cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your participation. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night tonight at the parade, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harold, for it's great to see some of the young children and their excitement of watching the parade.
That's right. When he speaks to all of them out there in the dance academies going by.
I'll
Thank
let you
goodness.
introduce our next guest while we're talking about the Dance
so
Academy.
Nancy Windsor, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. I can't believe I get to be like an old goat coming back.
Well, you follow
Oh,
what's
you're a
going
regular.
on, you know.
Yes.
You're,
I love this event.
Yes.
I couldn't have missed it. Port Huron looks great. The
It does.
decorations look great. Big
It
hats
does.
off to the city today.
It's shining brightly tonight, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
it is, and I love to see it. A lot of work goes into it when the city does that. So.
It sure
and this
does.
is my favorite float of all
Isn't
time.
this great?
Yes,
It came up just for the right time.
I
So
just
tell
can't-
us, why do you love Discovery
Discovery
City?
City is the biggest, I think, the hugest jewel in Port Huron. It's for families, it's for kids, and over 30,000 visitors this last year, the first year.
Wow.
It's just amazing to see fun through play. And I love to see the kids' faces. I still go in there and just visit and see what's going on there. So
It's quite an investment that we have,
Yes,
and it's
it's
just
great.
straight off one road off of downtown.
yeah, we're very lucky to have it.
So,
What a great float. Wow.
Yeah, see, they don't mess around.
I know. Take those and then probably put them back inside the museum. Okay, so the Polar Bear Run.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have a Jeep?
No, I don't have a
If
Jeep.
you had a Jeep, what color would your Jeep be?
My Jeep would be red.
Okay, a red Jeep. All right.
You know what they say about red vehicles,
Is
though,
this the one where
Nancy?
they go in the water?
No,
Okay,
this is just a
run.
Jeep event
Okay, okay.
where they don't wear their roofs.
Okay.
It's a topless event.
Oh, jeez.
And they don't, I don't
can't
think
do
they
that.
drive into the lake, do they? It's not like the polar
No,
No,
plunge.
not the
Thank
polar
God.
plunge. Yeah,
I was
exactly.
scared.
Yes. But they raise money for children's charities, so that's really
That's awesome.
they incorporate fun and philanthropy, which is really a wonderful thing.
Those
So
are three of my favorite things: kids,
Yes.
fun, and philanthropy.
There
Yes.
we go.
it's
Well, I tell you
wonderful.
what, they
Those
have
look
decorated
awesome.
up these Jeeps.
Yeah.
And they're packing them in on the street too. So this is really great.
Do we have in the summer we had both Jeep, do we have the other Jeep group here tonight too? There are Jeeps all over the place.
I know. I think they should have a VW Bug run. You
Yeah,
know, that's
yeah,
kind of
that
my
would be
that's
cool.
kind of my run there.
That's a lot of Jeeps.
It's a lot of Jeeps.
Do you think it's cold out there?
I know. I think that they need to practice what they preach. If that's what they're going to be
Yes.
they need to have their roofs off.
Wow, how many Jeeps are there?
Well, Nancy, we had James Fried on a little bit ago, and who knew we had a Parrot Head Club? You know?
Right, I know. Why, was he a member? Is that why?
I don't know. I'm not sure James knew that there was a Parrot Head Club. So.
Did he have a parrot head on when he was on the show?
Yeah. I mean, that one Jeep looks like it came out
Yeah,
of
like in a snowstorm.
snowstorm or the dirt run.
I'm still waiting one of these years to have a really nice snowfall on the ground and snowing during the
And
parade.
me being here and they're out
There,
there.
yeah, that's right.
I think that's
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay,
That's what I hear.
Yeah,
the
late
weather.
tomorrow into Sunday morning, I guess.
Yes.
So.
very nice.
And even Serve Pro of Port Huron's coming through.
I just love to see all the local, businesses that get involved. This is an absolutely awesome thing for the city.
Nancy, there are 58 entries.
That is so crazy. I'm dating myself, but I remember when there was 10 or 12.
Right.
So,
Right.
very awesome.
Well, I think between the organizations, the nonprofits, and now I think we're going to go listen to who Harold's going to speak to out on the street.
Let's throw it back out to
Thank you
Harold.
for having me.
Thank you.
We are here live at the Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade with our guests, and we're going to ask them what they'd like for Christmas this holiday season. Hello guys, how are you? How you doing tonight?
Good.
Loving the parade?
Yep.
Excellent. How about you?
Good.
Is it warm enough for you? Awesome. Now, Christmas is right around the corner. Is there anything specific that you'd like from Santa this year?
Guitar.
Guitar? You're a music man?
Yeah.
Awesome. I hope you get that guitar, sir. And how about you?
I'd like a computer.
Computer? Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
Any particular video games you like?
It's an old one. It's called Titanfall 2.
Excellent. Love it. I'm familiar. You guys having a great time tonight?
Definitely.
Awesome. And how was your Thanksgiving?
Great.
Great. What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
The turkey and the macaroni and cheese and gravy.
Gotta love it. And you?
I just like the turkey.
Not a bad choice. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great time the rest of your night here at the Santa's Parade.
You too.
All right. All right.
Wrigley Center just went by. Have you gone in there lately? I mean, it's really great. It's coming to life. Okay, now that one's not even. Okay, that's the Coast Theaters. It's out of order.
We're back here at our location inside Casey's on the plaza. Animal Hospital of Lakeport going by. That last float was gorgeous. The Wrigley Center had went by, and then we saw Mama Vicky's, which did a great job with their float again this year.
They did, and Thumbcoast Theaters is hosting Annie in St. Clair at the Boardwalk Theater.
You were saying off air just a couple of minutes ago what a great job how active Mama's is becoming these days.
Yeah, and also the Wrigley Center it's got pool tables and an arcade for very kid-friendly, and then in the evenings adult-friendly. Lots of fun things to do.
It's like a few candy canes being tossed from that float going by.
Oh, the American Heritage Girls. So that is a Christian organization that is similar to what you might compare to Girl Scouts. American Heritage Girls.
Even the little carts that the children are in are all decorated up. Nice job.
Sometimes when our organization's in the parade, we'll try to get our youth to participate, especially the ones that have never been in a parade. They're always on the sidelines, and they get very excited about being able to walk and look at everyone.
And if it sounds like we're wondering what the next float is going to be, we are wondering what the next float is going to be. We have a list of 58 of folks that are in it, but they're not in any kind of order that they told us. So.
Not exactly. We're guessing here, but it looks like that there is a nativity scene going on.
One of our local churches. I think that was the first church of the Nazarene that just went by. And we're going to throw it back out to our man on the street again. Harold, take it away.
We're here at the Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade on this chilly night, here to get some words from our guests tonight. Hello, guys. How are you all?
Good.
Awesome. And you know Christmas is around the corner, right? Is that your favorite holiday?
Almost.
What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween, my birthday.
Halloween, your birthday? Well, happy belated birthday, sir. Can I ask what you guys would like for Christmas this year? We're going to start with you, little one.
I want Vincent toys and Paw toys.
Awesome, love it. And how about you?
Just anything at this point.
Anything?
Yeah.
You hear that, Santa? Anything.
Pokemon cards.
What was that?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon? Awesome. You got Pikachu?
No.
No Pikachu yet? Hope you get them.
A monitor and a keyboard.
One more time.
A monitor and a keyboard.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. How are you liking the parade tonight?
Good, but it is freezing.
Oh yes, very cold. Make sure you get some hot chocolate, please. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Have fun the rest of your night, all right? Merry Christmas.
Well, even the spectators have gotten in the mood tonight, as you see one of them with the hat with the lights on it. We saw St. Mary's McCormick Academy with their float go by, and then a great nativity scene on this next float as well. We did, by the way, discover there is a second Jeep group, so we got more Jeeps coming.
Yes.
Ahead as well.
Here's Maria's Cafe downtown.
Well, I'm sure being a downtown business leader that you frequent a lot of the restaurants down here.
I do. I try to, space it out.
Yeah.
And space it out in my wallet as well.
I bet you've never eaten at Maria's before.
Oh, I have ate there. I actually pulled on the brass rail door. I wanted to introduce it to one of my friends the other night. They'll be opening back up soon.
Now, there's a couple of gentlemen I graduated with that are working hard on that.
Really?
So yeah,
it's
going to be fantastic.
It's such a beautiful space.
Well, and it's a historic place
is.
in downtown Port Huron too. And speaking of history, there is a great look at the Christmas decorated Blue Water trolley and the YMCA of the Blue Water area on the side of that as well.
The Blue Water Transit is really another feature to our community that not all communities have. Transportation is something in order to keep, maybe go to a job if you don't have a car. One of our newer downtown businesses, Anicia Real Estate, they're just a couple doors down from our store. And then we're going to go back out to Harold on the street.
He's busy at the moment. He just loves candy. Hello, live again from the Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade. It is freezing outside, but you wouldn't know it because all of the people out here are keeping it warm. A great time. We got some guests here, and they're going to let us know what they'd like for the Christmas this holiday season. Hello, guys. How are you?
Good.
Are you enjoying the parade tonight?
Yes.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Make sure you get something warm to drink afterwards, all right? Excellent.
Hot cocoa.
So Christmas is around the corner. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking forward to?
I would like a lot of fabric because I like to sew.
Oh.
I sew Barbie clothes for like my dolls. I want to sew clothes, but I don't know how to. So I just want to mess with it.
Yeah, well, I hope you get that. That's an awesome thing to do there. And you, sir?
I'd like to hang out with my family a lot more.
Oh, that's beautiful. Family is the reason for the season. So I hope you get to spend time with your family this season and everything else that you guys like from Santa, all right? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night here at the parade, okay?
Okay.
All right. Later.
Well, speaking of Jeeps, as we promised, more Jeeps.
But Jeep's in a little bit different way. If it's just a Jeep, it doesn't have to be a Wrangler.
And I'm having a feeling this might be our local radio ownership.
Yeah,
That's,
Radio First.
Radio First with Q Country on the first Jeep there, and then the second vehicle I can see the WPHM logo and probably 96.9. My old stomping ground. I worked 2 stints at WPHM back in the 70s with a good friend, and long departed John Hill was my boss, and many people watching will remember the golden voice of John Hill, one of the best people I ever knew. And then when I came back to the area after 7 years in Florida, I was working downtown at Lawrence Jewelers, and John came in to buy his wife a Christmas gift and said, "You're back. You're coming back to do some radio for me." And so I got back into radio, and then my good friend Larry Boulier, who owns Thumb Coast TV, Larry and I did some projects for television and radio together, and that's how I'm sitting here, Karen.
No way, I did not know that. We all have a story, how we get where we're at, and that it's not a straight line. I like that it's a little weavy.
Well, I used to tell people, after being in radio and getting into education for 30 years, I used to tell people I was the only superintendent probably in history who was also on a broadcast team for a pro football team.
Oh my!
So that's a pretty rare feat there. You can see some of the people watching. And by the way, at the end of the parade, we're going to have the tree lighting ceremony with Mayor Ashford. James Freed will be up on stage, and the star of the show, Santa, will be coming along here shortly as well. I haven't met him personally. When I was younger, I tried to stay up and see him when he came in, and I fell asleep. So I've never personally gotten to see him.
It's almost like a little bit like I want to standoffish, So the Thunderhawks, though, they are cheering on that dance team, Port Huron High School's Thunderhawks dance team. They have some looks like some juniors as well in that. And Mary Maxim, another destination location from all over the state. People will come out to Mary Maxim.
And of course, the wave of online purchasing, they did a great job adjusting. So
Is that the parade out there or no?
there you see another Jeep going by.
I believe that's New Covenant Church of God.
Looks like they're working on the lighting on that float, but they've got it, certainly got the angels lit up.
They do. And a generator, I see.
Probably powering some heat there. They heat the angels.
Yes.
Even the angels are cold tonight.
St. Clair Farm Museum. Now, have you visited that before?
I have not, to be honest with you. Oh, what a great looking.
That's a classic.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oil pull. Oh, you gotta love that. One of my favorites so far from the St. Clair County Farm Museum out in good old Michigan. Some more younger cheerleaders looking like there. Still amazes me, Karen, how many exhibits and floats and entries we have in the parade tonight. 58 in all.
There are a lot. And you know, Sons Outreach, that's another group that just went by, the nonprofit that has been around for many, many decades, doing great work with our youth. So martial arts, Blue Water Martial Arts is coming up next.
And we've got another man of the street interview, so let's send it out to Harold.
We're back live from Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade. Here to get some words from more of our guests. Let's see what they have to say. How are you guys tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And you?
Awesome.
Excellent. How you enjoying the parade?
Cold.
Cold?
But other than that, good.
Oh no, it's not cold at all.
No.
Oh, no.
Not at all.
So how was your Thanksgiving, guys?
Really good. Yeah. Good.
Excellent. Still full?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Got some more leftovers?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
Sure. Sure.
Excellent. What would you guys like for Christmas this year?
I have no clue.
You don't clue?
No.
Well, while you think about it, how about you, Mom?
Honestly, more to be sober like I've been for 2 years.
Awesome.
And the homeless to be out of this cold.
Oh, wonderful wish. I love it. And you? Got anything yet? What's your favorite things?
Probably my own apartment for my kids and I.
Love it. Santa, do you hear this? Hopefully you get everything that you'd like this Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for participating. And stay warm tonight, all right?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Harold. Marcotte Disposal always does a fantastic job with their floats, both summertime for the International Day Parade, and of course the terrific Santa Parade that we have here on the day after Thanksgiving. We also saw the Professional Counseling Center go by a couple of moments ago, and
So lawn care and snow care.
that's got to be Brent's.
Yes. It's kind of that transitional time for a company like that to participate in this. Oh my, look at the lights. quite a few. Extreme Powerline Construction. Now that is a lot of lights.
That's got to be extreme, I would think.
It is. What a great job.
You see all their trucks around the area doing not only dangerous work, but this time of year, frigid work as well,
Yes.
high on electrical lines and other jobs around the area. What a great job they do. What a beautiful flow.
That is really great.
And if our list is correct, we may have some more Jeeps on our horizon.
Hey.
And here they come. The first Jeepers Anonymous of Michigan Jeep coming up there.
Looks like
towing another Jeep.
Jeep's pulling a Jeep.
And while we're watching that Jeep with a couple of snowmen go by, let's throw it back out to Harold out on the street.
We're here live from Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade, and we're here with
Isaiah.
Hello, Isaiah. How are you?
I'm good.
You enjoying the parade?
Yeah.
Excellent. So, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
What was your favorite dish?
I would say the turkey.
Gotta love turkey, everyone's favorite, right?
Yeah.
And where you from?
I'm from here, right here in
Port Huron? Welcome. Welcome to Port Huron. And is there anything you'd like for Christmas this holiday season?
I don't really know. Maybe more video games?
More video games is great. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Any particular video game?
Probably a Dragon Ball video game.
Dragon Ball video games are always a hit. Thank you, Isaiah. We appreciate your time, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the Sperry's 2025 Santa Parade. All right? Stay warm, sir.
You too.
Thank you.
Well, we've seen, I counted them, we've seen 11 Jeeps so far, and I think they're going to finish with 12 coming by. But the Jeepers Anonymous group, oh, nope, there are more.
There are more.
And the Grinch, I think, is on the next one.
Oh, look at that. Even with a message.
You're a
It's
mean
the
one,
song.
Mr. Grinch.
That's great.
That is fantastic. What a great job.
Another classic movie.
Wow, beautiful green decorated too in honor of Mr. Grinch. Tell you, the two Jeepers groups have done a fantastic job.
They have.
They have worked hard on these. Another Grinch.
And even some of the, that little trend, I did read about it once, about the ducks being left on Jeeps. Started out as just a little joke, and then how trends can happen.
Yep. Well, Jeeps are perfect for a parade because you can stand up in them with the top off, and
that's right.
And they just keep on coming. Oh my goodness.
Twinkling and Christmas trees.
Well, I'm making an inference here that Jeep owners just are a lot of fun.
I think so. I think Jeep owners are fun. And more Grinches.
They certainly have had fun with all their vehicles too, so.
Okay, so here is your heating and cooling guy with some more Grinches.
Uh-oh, we got a special guest on our set here. Last summer we had a very special guest. It was James Freed's mother was the star of the show in our summer parade.
That is true.
And now we got, if we can just get a quick shot, John, of James and one of his children on the set here. I think we saw her on the screen. He's going to have to adjust the camera real quick for you, James.
From the start of the parade to make board, and then she walked. She had to bail out.
But it was fun for that little bit, right?
Is that right there? Is that you? Is that you?
Was it cold out there tonight? Was
That's
it?
what it's about.
Was it cold walking?
Was it cold?
No. Well, it's warm in here now, James. So.
All right, we're gonna go watch the tree lighting.
All right, we'll look forward
Bye.
to it. Good to see you.
Bye. So the Y on the Fly go by, and other vans of theirs. They offer great things. You don't have to go straight to the Y, they can come to you. And that was Creative Differences that just went by before S&S Towing.
S&S does a great job too with their float. The summer one was terrific, and so is our Santa Parade float as well. Nice job, guys.
That's one of the people I want to see in a parade. I don't want to have to call. You know?
Yes.
I've had to over the years call a towing service. I think we all have had to at one point or another. So the Port Huron Museums, they have some of the most awesome tours. I just went on the Murder and Mayhem one. Have you been on any
No, I
recently?
have not been on that one
Oh,
recently.
goodness.
So.
I learned so much. It was a historic tour. It was fun. And we went on the trolley with my Women's Life chapter. So you can gather a group of friends and take a tour, or just go with a couple of friends.
Well, we are fortunate in a city our size to have the number of, not only we talked about fine arts and theaters
Yes.
earlier, but the number of museums that we have. And of course our history with Thomas Edison and the Edison Museum being part of the Port Huron, the group of Port Huron museums as well.
And I just learned that on the train car, they show movies once a month in this small little venue.
I did not
Oh
even know
my goodness,
that.
yes. Gather 15 friends and you can go see a movie once a month.
Well, we of course started out with, I think it was the second entry in the parade was the Port Huron Northern Marching Band. We've got the Port Huron High Marching Machine coming up upon us, and they've done a great job of decorating their instruments as well. Oh, they're all dressed up in Christmas sweaters. That's awesome.
That is great.
Stay with us. We're approaching the end of the parade, but we're also going to have the live broadcast of the tree lighting ceremony as Santa will arrive here shortly, and then he will throw the switch and light the parade biggest attraction, which is the giant Christmas tree out front of McMorran here, and that is coming up shortly. I am thinking that's got to be Tri-Hospital EMS. You think that's a good guess?
I think it's a good guess. And that is another thing that I'm really grateful that we have.
I go by, kind of living up off of North River Road, I go by their location and think about these folks every single day when I see them.
Right. First responders.
God bless them.
That's right.
Of course, they're blessed with lights anyway.
Yes, they didn't have to do much effort, no, but I do see some strung at the top there.
Yeah, they've got the yellow and red going on good, but they also have the trim lights there on the top. Fantastic. I have just continued to be impressed with our community and the number of floats and decoration jobs that we've seen tonight. What a fantastic showing by some of our businesses in our community.
Absolutely.
Great shot of the old Mosier's tree clock there in the corner and the Firestone building in the background.
All right, I'm thinking.
What do we got coming up here?
I'm thinking I see a fan favorite right now coming up.
Well, we got the fire department coming, so could it be?
Yes.
It is the arrival of the star attraction tonight. Santa Claus is aboard the sleigh, and because we don't have any snow, they've got him up on the back of a truck tonight. That sleigh would be able to still run up in the air, but if it's on the ground, we don't have any snow to skid those the bottom there. So Santa ringing the bell, and there he is with Mayor
that's
Anita Ashford.
wonderful. He's arrived. Yes.
Of course, Santa is very comfortable in front of a camera, so,
I think so.
Although he's shy on Christmas Eve. He doesn't want to be seen a lot on Christmas Eve.
No.
I think this is Mayor Ashford's second Christmas Santa parade.
Yes.
With as mayor, and she will assist Santa Claus as we're going to keep the camera on Santa there as he will depart the sleigh and do the honors of lighting up that beautiful Christmas tree here by the McMorran Plaza. While we've got a minute here, Karen, just also want to thank Casey. Casey's on the plaza here for just a great location for us to be able to broadcast this. I was telling you years ago when I did one of these, we did it outside. It was cold out there.
I'm very grateful to to be able to be indoors.
You have no idea.
Yes, I can only imagine.
Well, I tell you, Port Huron has looked great tonight.
Well, I believe that people can come out here and enjoy it year-round. You know, the water is just beautiful. You know, even when the ice gets frozen and then breaks up and you have those, it's just a beautiful place to just admire. Oh boy.
Well, our area, I think, shines 4 seasons.
Yes.
And it's certainly, as I think James Freed put it really well earlier in our show tonight, where he said, we are a destination. A lot of cities would love to have this type of parade. And it's a tradition now, as you mentioned, 3rd longest in the country.
Exactly, 101 years it's been going on.
What a great look at the McMorran Plaza there, as you saw in that shot previous in the background with the tree. And as James mentioned, the 2nd year using this beautiful large tree that they have. So we are getting close to the lighting ceremony that will occur. Got a couple different cameras out there, so that's one angle looking at the McMorran Plaza with the tree there on your left.
And the previous tree now is in Pine Grove Park, and it's all lit up, and when I drive by it's just wonderful to see another use of that tree.
Well, not only does Pine Grove Park look great, but then McLaren Hospital across the street does a great job with some Christmas scenes.
Oh, there he is, I can see him.
Yep, he's
got
off
a
the
bodyguards.
Well, you know, the children might they might try to sit in his lap while he's coming up.
There are the children that are nervous, and then there are children that might go and just want to talk to him.
He's got a police escort coming up there on stage. And there's Mayor Anita Ashford coming up there with Santa Claus. We'll turn it over. We'll turn it over to them.
How's everybody tonight? Let's hear. Okay. Do we have any naughty kids out there? Or do we have all good kids? Make some noise. You got it. Okay, so without further ado, as Mayor of the City of Port Huron, Anita R. Ashford, we're gonna give Santa Claus a real heartfelt welcome. So let's hear it. We welcome Santa Claus to our city of Port Huron. Let's give it up, Port Huron. Santa Claus. So I'm going to turn this over to him. I'm not going to be long-winded because I know there's a bird in the air. But there is warmth in our hearts. And we in Port Huron. Santa Claus. All right, and this is the key to the city. So he can go north, south, east, or west, and he can come in here, and he is going to visit every home on December the 25th. Again, give it up for Santa Claus. It's always so good to
come to Port Huron because I love Port Huron. It's such a beautiful town. There's beautiful people and all good girls and boys. Huh? Yeah! Now with a key, I can get into all the houses I need to. And whether there's a chimney or not, I can get in because it's a magic key, right? Okay. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but I always need a little help because Christmas is still a month away. Can you help me? I need a little help with my ho-ho-ho. Do you remember that? On the count of 3, give me your best ho-ho-ho, okay? 1, 2, 3. Ho-ho-ho! I think you can do better, huh? Can we do better? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ho-ho-ho! Okay. Now, I'm going to do a little game. I'm going to say Merry, you say Christmas. Merry! Christmas! Merry! Christmas! Candy! Oh, you were a little slow on the take up there. Candy! Santa! Oh, good, good. You know, I was talking to Bernard, my elf, at the North Pole, and we were talking about the Grinch. You know, I've seen a few Grinches around here, and I'm just not sure about that Grinch. Sometimes he's good, and sometimes he's bad. And Bernard said, Santa, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's going to make the good list. But I have faith. I have faith in all people and all things that they can be good. So this year, I have every confidence that the Grinch will be good. And I want everybody this year to be kind. Be kind. Think about it. It's so easy. All right? Now, what are we going to do here tonight? Light the tree. Are you guys ready to light the tree? Okay. Can you help me with a countdown? We're going to count from 10 to 0 and light the tree. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Isn't that beautiful? Everybody pat themselves on the back because Port Huron deserves it. If anybody wants to come up and visit Santa, I'll be right here at the steps.
Okay, come on down, Santa.
Oh, he's right up there. Right up on the stage. I see him. Mama!
All right.
Well, what a great evening it has been, Karen, and thanks to Harold, who has been our man on the street out there too. But Santa not only got the key to the city, but he addressed all the children in the crowd. They did the countdown, and the tree got lit. And I tell you, we even though it was similar last year with the tree, what a great number of shots that we had out there with the crowd. It's a huge crowd out there watching the tree lighting.
It's a huge crowd out there, and you know, he said, don't be like the Grinch. You know, you got to try to encourage the children to make good choices.
Well, he had to build up that energy so there would be enough energy to get the tree lit.
That's true.
And then the countdown and the tree was lit as well. So, well, for our first broadcast, not only on Thumb Coast TV, but on YouTube and Facebook, but we've also been this year on Xfinity Channel 12 for the first time. So for those of you who have been watching us out there on Channel 12, great to have you along this year as well. It's been a wonderful evening. The city of Port Huron sure looked fantastic tonight.
It sure did. And look I just love how Santa's he didn't go away. He's meeting and greeting with the youth, and and getting to just get some smiles out there. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much from watching this. It's so beautiful.
Well, we'll leave you with some great shots of the season as we depart. Thanks again for watching us on Thumb Coast TV and also on Channel 12 as well.